Okay, now we've got section 4, questions 31 to 40. 30 is communicate. Yeah. Section 4, no more than 3 words for each answer. Question number 31. In which part of London is the Tate Modern? Tate Modern is a gallery. It's an art gallery. Even if you don't know, that doesn't matter. Which part of London? So the answer is an area in London. It can be like East London, West London, right? Or it can be downtown, center, middle London, or anything like that. Okay, so you just need to see which part, and there can be a trap also.
As most of you already know, or at least I hope most of you know, there are 4 Tate galleries in all. To begin, I'd like to tell you a little bit about the Tate Modern. Tate Modern is located in a very busy part of London called the South Bank.
Called the South Bank. Exactly. Busy part of London called the South Bank. I play it again. Please be careful, more attentive.
As most of you already know, or at least I hope most of you know, there are 4 Tate galleries in all. To begin, I'd like to tell you a little bit about the Tate Modern. Tate Modern is located in a very busy part of London called the South Bank.
Called the South Bank. Okay, question number 32. What did the building the Tate Modern is in used to be? Used to be means what was there before. Like if they say there used to be a post office and then they converted the post office into the gallery. Used to be. Clear? Yeah. Used to be always means that. Like what was there, like they say, okay, there used to be a restaurant and then they converted that into anything else. Yes, exactly. In simple Urdu, वहाँ पे पहले क्या हुआ करता था and now what they made there. Yeah.
It's close to 2 world-renowned tourist attractions, St. Paul's Cathedral and Shakespeare's Globe Theatre. Now, interestingly enough, Tate Modern is housed in what was a power station, built in several stages between 1947 and 1963. It was closed down in 1981 and reopened as a gallery in the year 2000.
So, power station. The answer is in the beginning. I just play that part.
It's close to 2 world-renowned tourist attractions, St. Paul's Cathedral and Shakespeare's Globe Theatre. Now, interestingly enough, Tate Modern is housed in what was a power station.
Housed in what was a power station. So, power station will be the answer. Clear? Good. Let's go on. Question number 33. Work by whom is displayed on level 2 of the Tate Modern? They will tell you on level 1 we have the work by any artist. On level 3 and 4 we've got this. So work by whom? It can be the name of the artist or it can be the time in which those artists exist. Right? Level 2 is the clue word. They may tell you about level 1, level 4, level 5, but you need to make sure what is on display on level 2.
Tate Modern consists of 5 levels, with the Tate collection being shown on the 3rd and 5th levels. On level 2, the works of contemporary artists are exhibited, while level 4 is used for holding large temporary exhibitions.
So, contemporary artists, very good, and make sure you know the right spelling of contemporary. Okay, contemporary artists. Alright, let's go on. Question number 34. Now they speak about 3 galleries one by one. So we've got no more than 3 words and or a number for each answer. Tate St. Ives, location, Cornwall, built on site of. It's the same question like you did 32. Built on site of, as 32 has got the answer power station. It was built on the site of power station. So they will mention built on site of something, right? Question number 35. Okay, 34 first we do.
Now, the second gallery I'd like to talk about is Tate St. Ives, which is in Cornwall. It was built on the site of a gasworks, and it overlooks Porthmeor Beach.
On a site of a gas works, they used plural word, so you must write plural word gas works, GASWORKS. It was built on the site of gas works. Okay, question number 35. Housed in. Housed in means the type of building, right? Type of building. It is housed in a single story building, it is housed in a mansion, it is housed in a multi-story building, or anything like that.
Tate St. Ives is housed in a 3-story building that was designed by the architects Evans and Shalliff.
So, 3-story building. Now let's see if you've done a technical mistake here or not. How do you spell story? S-T-O-R-Y. E-Y. How many of you written story without E? That's the wrong answer. Okay? Yeah. So see that? I mean, when we say single story, double story, so that is S-T-O-R-E-Y. That is that story. Other story is like kahani. Okay? So if you write the wrong spelling, your answer will be considered wrong. Okay, very good. Let's go on. Question number 36. Now the same Tate St. Ives exhibits dash including St. Ives schools. So what is it that they display? For exhibit they might use the word display. Please listen carefully.
It was established in 1993, 7 years before Tate Modern was opened, and the gallery exhibits the works of modern British artists, including members of the St. Ives School, a group of artists living and working in the area from the 30s onwards.
Modern British artists. I play again. Some of you just missed it.
It was established in 1993, 7 years before Tate Modern was opened, and the gallery exhibits the works of modern British artists.
The gallery exhibits the works of modern British artists. Okay, modern British artists will be the answer. Next is Tate Britain. Location is given. Question number 37. Opening date. Understand, the answer is a date. It can be a year, or it can be a month or year, anything like that. Now please focus, it's a date. The answer is a date. Opening date.
Next, I want to talk about Tate Britain, which is a gorgeous gallery situated right in the heart of Westminster. Tate Britain was the first of the 4 Tate galleries to open, and it was established in 1897. It was built on the site of an old prison, and when it first opened its doors, it was called the National Gallery of British Art.
So it was established in 1897. For opening date, they use the word it was established in, right? Synonyms. Okay, next we've got question number 38. Exhibits dash and modern art. It can be old and modern art, or it can be ancient and modern art. Exactly. Please listen carefully.
Later, it became known as the Tate Gallery, after the man who founded it, Sir Henry Tate. During its lifetime, Tate Britain has been damaged twice, once by floodwaters from the River Thames, and once by bombings during World War II. This gallery has an interesting range of exhibitions of historic and modern art from 1500 up to the present day.
So, historic and modern art, right? So, historic will be the answer. Very good. Okay, last, Tate Liverpool, opening date is given. Question number 39. Exhibits displays from Tate collection and dash. So they've got exhibition or displays from Tate collection and somewhere else or some other thing.
Now, the last gallery I'd like to tell you about is called Tate Liverpool. It's not hard to figure out where this gallery is located, is it? It was opened in 1988 to exhibit displays from the Tate collection, and it also has a program of temporary exhibitions.
Temporary exhibitions, and you must have the right spelling of exhibition. You know, sometimes that one of my students told me this, in listening there was a word, for example, like exhibition. He told me about a different word, and he said, well, I didn't know the spelling of that word. So when the reading test started, the same word was given in the passage. So he said, I copied, because you know, listening and reading answer sheets are same. So he said, I corrected my spelling from there. So you can use this technique also. Exhibition, you can write EXHBION, whatever, and when you come to the reading, if the word exhibition is there, from there you can copy it. Okay, but you should do it very, very cleverly, because those tigers, invigilators are all around, so they may say why you are changing your listening answer sheet and all that, right? Okay, so last question, please. Question number 40. Housed in. Very simple. Housed in. Yeah.
Tate Liverpool is housed in what was once a warehouse, and for some years it was one of the biggest galleries of modern and contemporary art in the UK.
Warehouse. Warehouse is one word, or you can write it as two words also, no problem. And warehouse is W-A-R-E, ware and house. Okay, so you should know these basic spelling. If you have any issues with these basic spellings, I'm going to share a handout with you that contains all these words which usually come in IELTS. There are 4 or 5 pages, so I will share the handout, print it out and learn all the spelling. Okay, yeah, that's easy. All right, thank you.